My name is Jorge, and now I'm going to tell you about the Notting Hill Carnival. The Notting Hill Carnival, also known as NHC Notting Hill Carnival, is one of the most popular events in the United Kingdom. It is an annual event that takes place in London since 1966 on the streets of the Notting Hill area of Kensington. Each August over 2 days, the Augusta Bank Holiday Monday and the preceding Sunday. The festival celebrates the tradition of the Afro-Caribbean community who emigrated to England from the West Indies in the 1950s. They brought with them the Caribbean idea of the carnival, with colorful costumes, processions, steel bands, and street dancing. About the history of the carnival, the main actors the carnival that I could say is Darkus Howe, Kelso Kochane, and Raun Laslet. First of all, Darkus Howe is a political activist and broadcaster, and once said, if there were not race riots in Notting Hill, I don't believe that we could have had the Notting Hill Carnival. If it were not for the murder of Kelso Kochane, Carnival wouldn't have happened. And now I'm going to talk about Kelso Kochane, that was a 32-year-old Antigua-born carpenter and experienced lawyer living in Notting Hill at a time when racial tensions were high. He died after a racially motivated attack on Southern Street, Notting Hill, on May 17, 1959. His murder had a huge impact on race relations. Reportedly, there were over 1,200 attendees at his funeral. Into the murder was complicit, and an allegation of a police officer cover-up began to circulate, and the case is unsolved to date. Rob Butler, the Home Secretary, made an appeal for witnesses in Parliament and went on to launch a public inquiry into race relations. Much activity to ease racial tension within the Notting Hill area preceded Cotrane's murder, leading to a children's street fair organized by local resident and community activist Ryan Laslet. It was the small community children's street fair back in the mid-60s that would morph into what we now know as Notting Hill Carnival. This is Ryan Laslet O'Brien. This is info about her, and I have to say that it is if you don't if he didn't do the street fire organized by her, the Notting Hill Carnival doesn't have taken nowadays. No, doesn't have taken nowadays. Nowadays, nowadays the festival of is still proudly a community-led event. Its ever-increasing popularity over the last 5 decades has seen it become the wonderfully diverse and vibrant event as it is today, with over 1 million visitors expected over the August bank holiday. London's NHS is second only to Brazil Rio Carnival in size and is now one of the globe's largest annual arts events. NHS is the largest street event in Europe. Where to stay and how to get, I look for information, and you could stay in many hotels near the Notting Hill neighborhood, and the prices per night range between 100 and 150 euros, but this may change as is logical as the festival approaches. And the fastest and cheapest option to get there is by bus or metro. And to find the curiosity of Notting Hill, about 1 million visitors take part in the 2-day event every year. 40,000 volunteers help with the event, and there are about 5 different aspects to Carnival: masquerade, sound systems, steel pan drums, calypso and soca, so you better believe that Caribbean music is a huge part of the event. And there are about 40 steady sound systems throughout the festival area, along with 10 steel pan bands and 70 performance stages. And during the 2-day festival, it is estimated The Carnival served 5 million hot and cold drinks, including 70,000 liters of carrot juice and bottles of rum. It's crazy. And that's all. I hope that you enjoyed, and thank you so much.